The only thing in the universe that is not matter is energy. It has different forms such as light, heat, sound, etc. All such forms are interchangeable. In the following unit, we will study different forms of energy and their transformation. We will also study the renewable and non-renewable energy resources. Knowledge 8.1 Energy. Everywhere around us, we see movement and action. For example, people walk, elevators rise, football is kicked, cars move, etc. None of these movements and actions are possible without energy. In science, these movements and actions are called work. Thus, we define energy as the ability to do work. However, working here does not mean just sitting and thinking. It means to create a movement or a change. Although energy is necessary to do work, its presence does not mean it is capable of doing work. The energy which is present, but is not doing any work, is known as the stored energy. For example, petrol in a car tank cannot work until the engine is in working condition. Similarly, the energy present inside us cannot be utilized until we move. When we move, we are said to do work. All living and non-living things need energy to do work. Living things need food and non-living things use other forms of energy such as heat, light, sound, etc. Energy and its forms are measurable. Therefore, energy is a physical quantity. Its measuring unit is joule. Knowledge 8.2 Potential energy and kinetic energy. Energy exists in many forms, but all of them fall into two basic categories, i.e. stored energy. 2. Working energy. The stored energy is called potential energy. The potential energy comes in a body due to food, its position, height from the ground, see Figure 8.2, its arrangement. Here, we will discuss potential energy due to position only. The working energy is called kinetic energy. It is possessed by moving objects. It depends on the mass and speed of the object. Mathematical concept of potential energy and kinetic energy. One can relate potential energy and kinetic energy mathematically by recognizing that energy never produces or destroys, however, it transforms its shapes only. Mathematically, you can express this relationship as E equals PE plus KE. In this equation, E stands for the total mechanical energy of the object. PE stands for the potential energy possessed by the object. KE stands for the kinetic energy of the object. This equation illustrates that an object's total energy is the combination of its potential energy and kinetic energy. As the object moves or changes position, energy can transform between potential and kinetic forms. but the overall energy remains unchanged. Skill 8.1. Identify different forms of energy with examples from our daily life. Knowledge 8.3. Interchange of forms of energy. All the forms of energy are interchangeable, as you have seen in previous examples. The food we eat gives us chemical energy, which transforms into various other forms such as heat energy, mechanical energy, sound energy, etc. Similarly, kinetic and potential energy are also interchangeable. See Figure 8.5. When the boy holds the ball, it possesses potential energy. The ball drops down, and the stored potential energy changes into kinetic energy. In the same way, when the ball strikes the wall or ground, it produces sound and a little heat that dissipates in the surrounding. Sound and heat are forms of energy. It is the kinetic energy that changes into heat and sound. Then the ball bounces off again. It keeps bouncing unless all the kinetic energy has been changed into sound, heat, and movement. Then, the ball stops moving.